Here we go then, our next match point this afternoon here at the home of Stoke City Football Club. The U18 Finals Brooke U18 National Final. Brooke College versus Sandringham School. And your teams are making their way onto the pitch, as you can see. Let's go through your team lineups this afternoon ahead of this one. And we'll start with Brooke College. Number 1, Brian Lamb. Number 2, Billy Platt. Number 3, Justin Chowhin. Number 4, the skipper, Peter Matthews. Number 5, Clayman. Number 6, Isaac Muguero.
Welcome back then everyone, and welcome along as we move up an age group to the under-18s. This is the Schools Cup final for the B teams. This game will see Brookhouse College from Leicestershire taking on Sandringham School from Hertfordshire. Let's have a look at the two team lineups then, starting with Brookhouse College. So number 1, Brian Lau. Number 2, Billy Plett. Number 3, Justin Chowhin. Number 4, the captain, Peter Matthews. Number 5, Plamen Nadinov. Number 6, Isaac Muguero. Number 7, Colbert Chimedsta. Number 8, Miracle Ogunduba. Number 9, Egisunu Escalechi. Number 10, Mihail Marinescu. Number 11, Kelvin Agho. The substitutes are number 12, Jay Clark. Number 14, Andy Ware. Number 15, King Channon. Number 16, Krishna Ashu Singh. And number 17, Carlton Najomo. For Sandringham School then, let's take a look at their lineup. They start with Matthew McGree in goal, Charlie Bullock, Sam Bocker-Mapp, Chian Jelly, Ed Askham, Max Scott, Matty Hargreaves, Joe Warren, Ashton Latter, George Elwin is the captain, and finally in the starting lineup, Cameron Chowdhury. The substitutes are Maj Alcott, Harry Cook, Zach Davies, Toma Tashev and Wissam Rajab. Two managers, Brookhouse College coach is Kirsty Linnett, and the manager for Sandringham is Elliot Bailey. The referees for this one, the match referee is Roger Andrew. The assistants running the lines are Ramsey Travers and Aston Bradshaw. The fourth official is Sam Turnbull. Under 18s group then, so this is a full-length match, 2 lots of 45 minutes on the big pitch here at the Bet365 Stadium, the home of Stoke City Football Club, where these two teams have taken to the field. And we are ready to get underway just after this final pre-match preparation as the referee speaks to the two captains, Peter Matthews and George Elwin. Brookhouse College will be in lime green and black, and Sandringham who are in red. Red tops and black shorts, as you can see their captain there, Peter Matthews, just making his way back to position. And then we will be ready to get off and underway to get this one started in what's game 3 of 4 that we're bringing you live today from the home of Stoke City Football Club. It will be Sandringham to get us underway then. Captain wearing the armband, George Elwin. So we have begun then, and Sam Bocker-Mapp is the left back who received the ball from that kick. This is the goalkeeper, Matthew McGree, who is a tall goalkeeper, to say the least, in size and stature, to try and fill the goal that Brookhouse College are attacking. Warren's ball down the line. And through for Brookhouse to have it now at the back. Oh, that's a lapse in concentration and a miscontrol. They do have it back now, though. That was a fortunate moment in the end for Brookhouse College, because it could have caused problems if Sandringham had taken full advantage. Here's Chimedza. Chimedza across to Matthews. Sliding in there was Jelly for Sandringham. Now Bockamap. Scuffle for the ball in the middle of the park inside the centre circle, and the decision goes favourable for Sandringham. Sandringham looking to attack down the left side, but it's run out of play and behind for the goal kick. Hargreaves unable to make anything of that. Those are the Brookhouse supporters with the drum over on the far side, giving their support to the players out on the field here. There's also a following for Sandringham, just slightly over to the right, more on the halfway line there. You can see many of the schoolboys and girls smartly dressed on the halfway line in support. It's nice play, bringing the ball out of defence, and the ball then is thread through. It's challenging for the Sandringham defence, and on which the goalkeeper then skews away in McGree. Excellent turn. Down to the byline now, and the linesman's flag on the near side goes up to indicate that that had just crossed the line. Kelvin Agho just running out of room. Promising start though, yet to really have a first opportunity. Brookhouse, the closest we came was the Sandringham half opportunity when Brookhouse nearly caused issues for themselves at the back, but at the moment, with approaching 3 minutes played, it's been a relatively even opening to this one. Ogunduba knocks it forwards. Now in behind the defence and round the goalkeeper. The referee says goal kick. Well, that's what they thought of it. Let's take another look. Probably would have been a soft one. It might have been a minimal contact. Perhaps just overran the ball though there, Kalechian, trying to, for want of a better phrase, leave his leg in and I suppose force the contact from McGree. Probably a wise decision from the referee, who just allowed the game to continue. Hargreaves. Matthews. Back to the goalkeeper, Lau. Good ball there over onto the left side. Chow Hin plays it forwards. Chow Hin then slipped as he went in for that challenge, and the free kick has consequently gone the way of Sandringham. It was more of a slip than a malicious challenge from Justin Chow Hin. Yeah, just there his standing foot gave way. Nevertheless, the correct decision to award the free kick with the contact and follow through that came after, however it came. It's a nice touch, but it looks as though it's gone through to Max Scott there at the back for Sandringham. Warren. Scott. Ball up and over halfway. Was well taken down, and now back inside their own half with Bockamap. Bockamap looking to spin the Brookhouse defence and play a ball in behind. Ashton Latter was the player after it for Sandringham. Brookhouse did well to come away with possession. Then the ball down the line was misplaced and it runs out of play. Passes wide of Chimedza. Sam Bockermap just retrieving the ball from the stand on the near side to our commentary position opposite the dugout on the halfway line here at the Bet365 Stadium as the game gets back underway. Across to pick up possession here is Miracle Ogunduba. Good ball forward to Agho. Agho. Speed and power as he runs down that left side there. Managed to get the cross into the box, but it was dealt with by the Sandringham defence. Kelechi. This is Hargreaves. Ogunduba just happy to keep his side possession of the ball and play across onto the left with Chow Hin, although then the pass is misplaced by Justin Chow Hin. Ball down the right flank for Latter to get after. Latter turns back inside and it's good defending. Special shirts being worn by the Sandringham school players as well today, embroidered with a cup final message just beneath the badge, something that the players that can keep as memorabilia from this occasion. It's a big day for them. Marinescu. Chimedza here, looking to make something happen from the right wing. Chimedza does well to skip past Bockermap. Chimedza then across and a flick towards goal. Could have ended up anywhere. It was intricate. It was inventive. But fortunately for Sandringham, it was gathered gratefully by Matthew McGree. That's the closest that Brookhouse have come so far. Bockermap takes the throw. Good turn in possession to skip away and ride the first challenge by Kelechi. He was then taken down. This was the opportunity for Brookhouse. Just as it's flicked towards goal, it could have ended up anywhere. McCree actually very fortunate that he didn't go through his legs there, and fine reaction save. Credit to the goalkeeper. Decent position this for the free kick. One sole Brookhouse player stands behind it. It's Marinescu. Marinescu who goes for goal. It's comfortable enough in the end for McCree, who anticipated where that one was going perhaps. That was Plett's ball forward down the line to Chimedza. Sandringham in possession once more, and Plett's done well to come across and win that back. Kelechi, good ball through. This is an opportunity for Brookhouse. It's played across to Kelechi! 1-0 Brookhouse. And with just over 10 minutes played, it's Kelechi with the goal and Brookhouse strike first. Stylish celebration. Inspired by a particular Portuguese maestro, and that finish is what's given them the lead. Excellent cutback. Very close to it being blocked on the line, in fact, but Kelechi with the goal. No mistakes. It's 1-0 already. Kelechi might get better here for Brookhouse. There's another opportunity. It's 2. Goal scorer turned provider, Kelechi with the assist. It's Marinescu who scores. And just like that, Brookhouse have given themselves a 2-goal advantage. Sandringham are starstruck. That's how quickly things can change. Clinical finish by the number 10, Mihail Marinescu. Goal and an assist now in the space of just a couple of minutes for Kelechi. And Sandringham just need to get a foothold. It's 2-0. Ball forward again is lost, and Brookhouse in possession once more. Kelechi. Excellent play from Kelechi, who goes for goal again. There's the fingertips on that. They're appealing for a corner. And the decision is goal kick. Kelechi looks some player, though. He's causing problems. And problems galore in the Sandringham back line. (2-0) Brookhouse already. At the moment, things are very much going to plan for Kirsty Linnett's team. Hargreaves there takes it down. It's knocked forwards down the line to halfway and then flicked on. Naidenov happy to just go back to the goalkeeper, Brian Lau. Good ball forward here down the channel for the recent scorer Marinescu. Marinescu there, though, unable to keep the ball in play. We'll hand with an apology. Doesn't need to be too apologetic, though. He's the player who scored that second goal. Took his chance in a clinical fashion. It's an uphill task now already for Sandringham. Set back by Warren. Header on, Latters after it. Again, though, the Brookhouse defence sweep up and deal with the danger. Well controlled there, and it was Chow Hin again with the challenge. Needs to be careful after already being spoken to by the referee. Brookhouse in possession once more, up to halfway and then happy to retain possession. It's Plett. Maguire, who's back to the goalkeeper, Lau. Brookhouse really just working the Sandringham side around and shifting the ball from left to right. It's a difficult task out there at the moment for Sandringham. Brookhouse certainly on top in terms of possession, and importantly 2 goals to the good in terms of the scoreline as well. Ball swung into the area. Oh, it's been missed there, and this might be a real opportunity. It's Kalechi, he sets it back. It's a good chance, but then the effort towards goal is tame. There's a ball into the box which really should have been dealt with by the Sandringham defence. They didn't do that. Very nearly Brookhouse had their third. Headed down there was a good one by Matthews. Ogunduba. Nadenov. Muguera. Sandringham just now sitting off Brookhouse a little, allowing Brookhouse to have possession. It might show them up at the back, but at some stage they'll need to try and go and make something happen in an attacking sense for them as well. This might be another opportunity here for Brookhouse. The cross is swung into the area, although it's gone high up and above and away behind Matthew McCree's goal. It's out behind for the goal kick. Sandringham have got on with things quickly here from that goal kick. And possession over on their left side. Hargreaves, nice interchange play, gets the ball back. And it was a poor pass which has gifted possession back to the side in lime green. Ogunduba taken to ground fairly. Elwyn challenged. 2 captains embracing there as Sandringham's George Elwyn is fouled by Matthews. Bockermap's ball forwards. It's one back by Matthews, centre field. Ball across there to Agho. Agho steps inside, still going here. Agho bearing down on goal now. Agho goes for goal, and it's 3. Kelvin Agho adds a third for Brookhouse. And it's a very long way back for Sandringham now. Inside 18 minutes, and this could be a very long afternoon from a Sandringham point of view. Excellent finish, sold the first defender there, then came back inside. No mistake with the finish. Clinical on all 3 goals. They are well worthy of the advantage that they have. Agho the third, different scorer, adding his name to the list alongside Kalechi and Marinescu. It's been a dream first 20 minutes for the Brookhouse College team, and the following here as well. Plett. Ogunduba moves the ball across to Chowhin. Tucking down the left side, that's a pull back on the shirt. That's excellent play to skip away from the challenge. Still going here, charging down the middle of the pitch. What a run that was, and then eventually ran into traffic in the form of red shirts, but an excellent charge forwards. Such confident play, and why wouldn't you be playing with a freedom out there now? 3-0 up after 20 minutes. It's a perfect position to be in, all pressure off. They can really strut their stuff out there now, Brookhouse. Maguire. Ogunduba turns in possession, then spreads it wide. Agho intercepted by Scott. Warren. Ball forward there is given away, a loose pass. Ogunduba plays it across to Marinescu. Might open up for the shooting chance again. It did, and it was a powerful effort. Struck towards goal by Corbett Chimedster. I think Marinescu just having a word with Chimedster that he might have been the better option as a pass there, but Chimedster took the shooting chance on and tried to add a fourth. Player down on the floor here for Sandringham. Which is an injury concern, and that's what's caused this break in play. Well, it's a trip from Hertfordshire that's at the moment not going to plan for Sandringham. Sandringham now back with the full contingent. There's the smartly dressed team manager, Elliot Bailey. But there's plenty of problems to solve for him.
Sandringham substitution replacing number 12, and Asker number 14, Zach Davies.
Zach Davies
Replacing number 7, Matty
is on for Sandringham, and also Toma Tashev. Matty Hargreaves, one of those to be replaced there for Sandringham. So a couple of changes, and will it change the course of the game? Because at the moment, this scoreline could get ugly if we continue the way that we've started. Nice ball there into the feet of Max Scott. Sam Bockamap plays it forward, although it's been lost here in a dangerous position. Good sliding tackle by Jelly. Ogunduba retains possession, moves it across onto the left with Chowhin. Chowhin then sees his pass intercepted, but does earn Brooke has to throw it. Agho, the most recent scorer there, just passing it back to Maguire. Excellent turn in possession by Billy Platt. The crowd love that one. It's then played down the line. It's Agho. Naidanov looking for Chowhin across to the left, but pass didn't reach him. Then Plamen Naidanov comes across and wins a couple of headers in quick succession. Ogunduba moves the ball across, 25 gone, and it's been a dominant 25 minutes for Brookhouse College, apart from that one opportunity which they very nearly gifted to Sandringham, a miscontrol by Isaac and Guru. But other than that, it's been a very dominant display Sandringham yet to really create an opportunity from their own good play. Zach Davies. His pass is loose. Chowhin. Nice switch of play there across to Billy Plett. Matthews moves the ball inside, and Brookhouse are really moving the ball around the pitch well here, as they then play a longer ball forward as they try to make use of the forward run from Peter Matthews. Zach Davies takes the throw. Final touch there comes off Davies. It goes out for what will be a Brookhouse College throw. And at the moment, the team from Leicestershire are very much in the driving seat. Flick back was from Kalechi. Ogunduba now across to Chowhin. Chowhin uses the option to his left. It's and played inside to Kalechi. Kalechi, cross comes shot towards the back stick. Isaac Muguero comes across there to sweep up, and now Chowhin. It's a Brookhouse College defence that's yet to really be breached at all. That back four. And a flourishing attack as well to go with it. Plett, nice ball forward, Matthews lays it off. Agho into the area, it's an opportunity, well controlled. It's then laid back, it's nice intricate play. Need to get the shot away though, Chimedsta then forced wide. Chowhin. Edge of the area with Marinescu. Ogunduba. Matthews slots it through. Agho keeps it in, then Agho cuts it back. And balance was just lost there on the shot. Davies trying to make something happen for Sandringham down the left side since his introduction as a substitute, but even periods of possession have been few and far between really for Sandringham. These are the kind of respite moments that they're at the moment being made to cherish. Davies. Through over the top of Cameron Chowdhury, who we've hardly name mentioned at all up front for Sandringham. It's probably testament to how little he's been involved and how well Brookhouse have done to keep him out of the game so far. Matthews across onto the near side with Agho. Agho into the area, still going here, Kelvin Agho. Agho goes on, be an excellent solo goal. It's saved, Agho there with the opportunity from a follow-up perhaps, then lays it off, and it's blocked in the end by Boka Map, who had ended up on the right side of defence. Came all the way across from the left-back position. This was the opportunity. It was great running by Kelvin Agho. Agho rode a couple of challenges, went past Jelly, and the save was made by McCree. Corner kick then. The chances keep coming for Brookhouse. 2 bounces of the ball. That'll be a signal for this corner kick. Delivered high into the area, and it's palmed away by the goalkeeper McCree. And then a spectacular effort, and it's headed back through. The offside flag stays down because the player wasn't involved in play, and somehow it's been blazed over the top of the crossbar. How is that not 4? Well, you can see there, the ball was left for Calvin Agho to get the shot away. Goalkeeper McCree left in no man's land, and Agho, having been so clinical with the previous chance, perhaps just with a rush of blood to the head, and absolutely smashed that one. Went for the roof of the net, and in doing so, blazed it over the top of the crossbar. A let off that for Sandringham, and at the moment it's looking very much a case of an hour's more play of damage limitation for them. Plett takes the throw in. It's headed back to Plett. Naidenov goes back to the goalkeeper Lau, who's yet to be called upon. Chow Hin, good ball forwards. Excellent pick out to find Matthews. Matthews then toes it on as well. This is another opportunity, excellent, to flick the ball over the top of the defender. Then the chance, and it's gone in. It's going to trickle home. And it's a second goal of the day for Kelechi. 4 goals to the good inside the first half. And this is turning into some afternoon for Brookhouse College. That was the touch that made the goal, really, to flick it over the top of the defender, to beat Jelly like that, and then the goalkeeper came in half committed. Kelechi with a neat finish, a tidy finish past the onrushing McCree, and it's 4-0. Davies plays it forward, only to a green shirt again. There's more goals in this before half-time for Brookhouse. Matthews into the area, it comes off the defender there. The linesman's flag has gone up, but it came off the defender, so the game's gone on correctly. Yeah, good decision from the referee to overrule the linesman there. Davies looks to knock a ball in behind the defence for Ashton Latter to run after. It's comfortably gathered by Brian Lau. .34 minutes played. Brookhouse leading by 4 goals to 0. Couple for their number 9, Kelechi, and then one apiece for Marinescu and Agho as well. And Agho really should have had another as well before that 4th goal. Could quite easily be at least 5 for Brookhouse. Nice footwork in the middle of the park, and then an equally good challenge. It was Chimedsta who went sliding in, just falling over the ball there was Tomatashev. Kind of sums up Sandringham's afternoon so far, really. Brookhouse in possession again on the right with Marinescu. Marinescu cuts inside onto his left peg. Curls the shot, but curls it straight into the hands of McCree. McCree thumps the ball long downfield. Bounces, then Maguero gets a toe to it, but he's given the ball away here, and that's a half opportunity for Sandringham. And Cameron Chowdhury, who's really been limited for opportunities. The whole Sandringham 11 have been limited to opportunities, and it's their number 11 who blazes over the top of the crossbar on his left. Couple of musical instruments being brought from the school's music department by the look of things, as the atmosphere is raised up a notch by the Brookhouse College following. Brian Lau in no hurry to get things going again, retrieving the ball from behind the goal in the Coalline Construction Stand, which is usually home to some of the away supporters here at the home of Stoke City. Long throws launched into the penalty area. It's dealt with well by the head of Ndayov. Now Brookhouse are breaking forward with pace. This is a 4v2 opportunity if they can work it correctly, although they don't. And it's the two defenders who come out on top. It was a heavy touch taken by Naramescu. Nice turn there by Scott. Then played forwards down the line, but only to Plett. Player coming back from the offside position again, leaves it for Brookhouse. This is another opportunity for them. Chimedster, corner. Marinescu curls the ball deep to far, to by far the right hand side and at the back post. Played back. Nice footwork, couple of drops of the shoulder. Chowhin plays the ball forwards. Now Naindov. Maidenov, nice pass. Marinescu goes for the return ball here, but it was intercepted as the red shirts crowded out that avenue of attack. This is Sandringham momentarily in possession, but the offside flag here has gone up against their number 9 Ashton Latta. Chowhin. Kalechi. Still going here, Kalechi. Bursting down the left. Excellent skill, showboating on Stoke City's home ground there, Kalechi. Marinescu. Brookhouse retained possession, but that was wonderful play from Kalechi. Ball's played in behind, and the offside flag this time does go up, and this time Marinescu finds the net, but it's not going to count. Long ball forward, Maguire got his head to it. Chowdhury. Kalechi. Kalechi looking to go 1v1 again, does well to get past Bokamap, and the referee points to the penalty spot. Sam Bokamap, the offender, left the referee with no decision. Had no choice but to give that penalty kick. And referee Andrew pointed straight to the spot. And this will be an opportunity for 5 before half-time. Clear decision. Just clip the legs of Igasunu Kalechi. And this now will be an opportunity for Cormac Chimedster. Chimedster from the penalty spot. It's against the crossbar. Went for power behind it. The goalkeeper, I think, got fingertips to it. Against the crossbar. It stays at 4. Header there is trickling through to the goalkeeper. But an opportunity for 5, which has come and gone. Chmedster looking to make up for that missed penalty. Chmedster then sees the ball taken away from him by Jelly. McCree's long ball forwards. 41 played of the 45 in this first half. McCree uses Scott, and then the ball forward. He's looking for Tashev. Excellent play as Chmedster let that run. Chmedster then going for the return ball. Good defending in the end to skip away from first Chmedster and then Kelechi after. Ball here into the channel for Ashton Latter to chase after. Latter comes inside, and that's an excellent tackle by Isaac Maguire. Marinescu. Play it back to Maguire. Now the goalkeeper Lau. It's Brookhouse College from Leicestershire. We're leading in the Under-18 Schools Cup for B Teams final. They're leading Sandringham by 4-0 at this juncture. And on another day, they could very easily have had 6. This was the penalty that I think the goalkeeper got a touch to, just the slightest of touches from his fingertips. It might have already been hitting the crossbar anyway. It was power behind it. Total power opted for by Corbett Chmedster. Went for a spectacular finish in the circumstances, and perhaps if he had the opportunity again, he'd look to slot the ball into a corner. Chowhin goes inside to Ogunduba, then the ball over the top. The flag stayed down here, it's onside. There's 3 queuing up to put this home. Just check back though, it's played across to Marinescu. And then the deflection takes it behind for the corner. Comes off Jelly and behind. For a moment as though there were Brookhouse College players lining up to put that home, but didn't quite turn out that way as Kelechi was caught in attack. Swung into the area, and the touch was from Plamen Naidanov. Still Naidanov is inside the area. Agho goes inside and onto his left, and then flashes a shot up and above top of the crossbar. Into the empty Boothen end behind the goal here at Stoke. To halfway and then played back to Tashev. Taken down well there by Chmedster. Back to Plett, and the tally of passes continues to rise for Brookhouse, who have been in complete control of this one and been dominant in possession. The offside flag goes up. Referee hasn't spotted it, but the linesman's flag has been raised. Additional time then at the end of this first half. Will be a chance at the break for Elliot Bailey just to get some messages on board for Sandringham, but I think deep down he'll know that this one is already beyond them now, just in the context of how the first half's played out as well, and the manner in which the game's been played, with Brookhouse in complete control. Kirsty Linnitz, their manager, will be delighted. We'll have a 10-minute half-time break and then resume for the second half. The referee's taken a tumble there, much to the joy of the fellow students over in the far side in support of these two teams. Not every day you see the referee stricken, but took a tumble to the ground. This is another opportunity as it's cut back and then well intercepted by Jelly. Maguire plays the ball in behind, but just too much pace on it, and it runs too far ahead of Chimedza. Kind of play for the throw-in. Jelly plays the ball across to the Sandringham wide right. Chow Hin. Brookhouse College feel there was a handball in there, but just a throw-in that's been given. Played forward to Marinescu. Ball up now to Tashev. Brookhouse College winning the midfield battle again, and that's really been the story of the first half. They won the battles in every department all over the field, and they have 4 goals to show for their good work and advantage at half-time. On another day, it could have been more. A missed penalty in amongst the opportunities that they haven't taken, but crucially, they have scored 4. At the break, with 45 minutes played, it's Brookhouse College 4, Sandringham School 0.
Second half coming up in about 10 minutes or so. There are refreshments available as well in the concourse, and if you'd like something to eat or drink, you can purchase food and drink from the concourse. sport. One of these sides going to be crowned champs in the national final inside the next 45 minutes or so. I will give you a heads up as well. During the second half, we've about 10 minutes to go to full time. You can actually vote for your player of the match. That's 10 minutes to the end. If you go on Twitter and just follow @school football, there'll be a selection of players on there that you can vote for and pick your player of the match, and we'll crown that winner right at the end of the game here this afternoon. So strap yourselves in, here we go, second half coming up. It's Brooke College against Sandringham School.
Hello again then, and welcome back for the second half with Brookhouse College leading Sandringham School at half-time by 4 goals to 0 in the under-18s category for the Schools Cup final for B teams. Excellent first half for Brookhouse, well and truly in control. 2 goals for Kalechi and then 1 each for Marinescu and Kelvin Agho as well. 10-minute half-time period complete and the team's back out onto the field of play. 45 minutes still to go, and a 45 minutes which you would expect Brookhouse College will enjoy. Sandringham and their coach Elliot Bailey, it's probably now a case of keeping the scoreline down as much as they can, because they know in all truth the game's now beyond them. That's the Brookhouse College team huddle. Brookhouse College, who emerged from the tunnel here at Bet365 Stadium before Sandringham, keen to get on with things in this second half, keen to finish this job and get their hands on some silverware. Ready for the kickoff then, and it's Brookhouse who get us going again in the second half. Kickoff's played back to Maguire. Maguire with a long ball forward down the right side for Chemedster. Chemedster goes to ground. Nothing forthcoming the way of the officials. Throwing for Sandringham. Chowhin. Chowhin's ball was intercepted well by Charlie Bullock, the right back for Sandringham. Warren uses Davies up into the feet of Chowdhury. Brookhouse have it back though. Play spread across onto the left side, although now taking it inside is Jade Clark, who's Made his way onto the field of play at half-time, wearing 12 for Brookhouse College. Chow Hin. It's flicked on there by Clark. Chow Hin with the header forwards. Collision was between Matthews and Sandringham's Tom Atashev. Eventually, for the follow-up coming together, the free kick has been awarded by the referee. Had a couple of bites at him, didn't they, there? And the Brookhouse captain, Peter Matthews, who's been a solid performer in the centre of the park for them, controlling play from the midfield. This is another opportunity for them from the right-hand side as they attack down that side again. Just overran though, and it was out of play before the touch off the goalkeeper McCree. It will therefore consequently be the goal kick for Sandringham. Jelly with the long ball up to halfway, and it's gone all the way in behind for Latta to get on his bike after. This is Maguire. Maguire, nice turn, need to keep possession and go back to Brian Lau. Lau chips the ball across to Chow Hin. Chow Hin, who steps inside from his more familiar left back role. Maguire. Plett. Still Sandringham sitting off Brookhouse somewhat, and happy for Brookhouse to play in these sorts of areas far from their goal. Chow Hin. Ball's played down the channel by Chow Hin. This is Clark. Clark inside onto his right foot. It was a good block by Charlie Bullock. Matthews has it taken away. Matthews left something on the Sandringham player there, but it wasn't spotted by the referee, and the game goes on. Here's Clark into the penalty area, left side of it, plays the ball across, and there it is, turned home. And that is number 5 for Brookhouse. Good work by Jade Clark, the substitute who was introduced at half-time to set up the opportunity. Just had a glance into the area, and the ball was played across. The simplest of finishes home. Chemedster, who missed from 12 yards down the other end as a penalty kick was blazed against the crossbar, has managed to turn home from close range there, and he made no mistake on that occasion. Five goals to the good. 4 different goal scorers. It's been a flurry of great attacking play for Brookhouse, summarised by that previous goal. Chow Hin. Chemedster. Back to Chow Hin. Matthews. Plett. Brookhouse looking for more goals. They want as many as they can possibly score. Matthews. Ball in behind the defence. He's played back across. Might still be there for an opportunity. Bouncing around the area. It's eventually hooked away, but only hooked high into the sky and not clear by Max Scott. Scott does clear on the follow-up attempt. Ball is shepherded back to the goalkeeper well by Maguire. That's Brian Lau, who's still yet to be called into action in terms of save making. Matthews. Nadenov. Now Chow Hin. The Jomo slips it through. This is Clark into the area. Clark surely rounds the goalkeeper. Clark! It's 6. And there's a goal in there for Jade Clark, introduced as a substitute just 6 minutes ago. And things get all so good now for Brooke House. It's 6-0. Clark was composed in front of goal, sensed the opportunity to take the ball round McCree. And the 3 Sandringham defenders on the line couldn't do anything to stop it, striking the back of the net. 6-0, and we have a very long time still to play in this one. Brookhouse with the ball on the edge of the box again. It's one back. Warren looking to play a ball in behind, and Brian Lau comes across, comfortably gathers. Chowhin. Good interception. Alwyn across the centre line. One back by Matthews, centre field. Now Bullock for Sandringham. Brookhouse throwing. Injury concern here for Sandringham. Just takes the sting out of things and breaks up Brookhouse's momentum somewhat, but seem to be able to just turn it on like a switch. They can create opportunities at an instant. And in all truth, it's been far too easy out there for them today. It's been a comfortable afternoon's work, and you wouldn't usually say that in a cup final. Matthews. Good ball forward to Clark, the latest scorer for Brookhouse, but he was unable to keep it in, and it's out of play for the throw. Battle for the ball in the middle of the park. It's Sandringham this time who come out with possession, and Elwyn. He plays it across to Warren. Given away cheaply again though, and that's been a far too familiar story for Sandringham, who've been unable to get any real sustained possession going and failed in creating opportunities. Referee's whistle goes, and spotted a foul to give Sandringham the free kick for. Substitution here then for Sandringham. It's going to be the change of goalkeeper Matthew McCree, who's had to pick the ball out the back of the net 6 times so far, has been replaced. And Harry Cook, wearing 13, is on for Sandringham in goal. Let's see if he has any more success in thwarting the Brookhouse front line. Latter forced wide and into the corner of the pitch. It's been played into the area, but then won back by Brookhouse, who have comfortable possession once more. That's a heavy challenge and a good one. George Alwyn came flying in there. Chowhin. Another substitution being readied for Brookhouse at the next stoppage in play. Alwyn dispossessed. It's a long diagonal ball which has been missed. And this is another opportunity for Brookhouse to look to seize and take the chance. It's a cross-come shot towards the back post and still in. If they can prevent it from crossing the line, it has now just run out of play. Looked like a good opportunity though. And again, one that Brookhouse see come and go. Justin Chowhin then replaced. He applauds the supporters as he's taken off to take a place upon the substitutes bench. Ball there was a good one into the feet of Andy Ware, who's on for Brookhouse. Clark, still going here, Clark, and the referee has, I think, stopped this for the earlier collision, whether he's actually given the free kick or just stopped play. No, but it wasn't really a foul. I think he's just stopped play out of courtesy for Charlie Bullock and his side, who find themselves 6 goals down. No, it looks as though we are to restart with a free kick, so lenient decision. Ball in behind is for Latter to try and get on the end of. Just caught on the heels there though, Latter. Nice ball forwards. Marinescu plays it through. Goalkeeper comes to try to meet and does gather. Didn't look favourite for a split second there, Harry Cook, but he did well to come and get 2 palms on the ball. Long ball forward is a testing one for Aguero to deal with, although he's done it superbly. This is King Channon. Marinescu, a couple of step overs, sells the defender, cuts inside. Marinescu goes for goal. Bobbles its way through to Cook. Naidanov, Aguero, cross to the right side. Battle for the ball just inside the Brookhouse half, and the free kick has been given. A little bit of afters after that challenge as well, but referee happy for the game to continue. This is Channon in possession now. Forward to Matthews. Nadenov, Maguire, those two have hardly been under any pressure when in possession, and they've had the ball a lot throughout the course of this game so far. Solid centre-back pairing. Maguire looking to switch the play across to the left-back Channon. Good tackle by Nadenov, who then turns back and did well to skip past Chowdhury. Channon inside Bullock, and once again possession with that back line of Brookhouse College, and it's confident play once more as they look to try to create an opportunity from the right side. Nadenov. Channon. Clark slips a ball through there for Najomo. Najomo just got under it too much and skies the shot above Harry Cook's crossbar, but nice link-up play there between two of the Brookhouse College starting substitutes in Jay Clark and Colton Najomo. It's the latter who had the shot on goal.
Substitution, replacing the 11, Cameron Chowdhury.
Cameron Chowdhury has been replaced for Sandringham, and Wissam Rajab is on for the side who trail by 6 goals. Forward to Marinescu, and that's a bit of a reaction to the foul conceded as well, and the referee has brandished the first yellow card of the game, and it's shown to Joe Warren. Marinescu, who's seemingly enjoyed his stuff out there today, played with a swagger and a confidence about his play. Nadenov. Peter Matthews. This is Andy Ware. Nadenov, good ball over to the left side. Just wasn't quite taken down how he would have liked to there, Jade Clark. Do have the corner though. Corner then is to be swung in from the left side. It's to be taken left-footed into the penalty area. Evades all the green shirts. Sandringham still desperately trying to defend and might look to spring a counter-attack for themselves as they go in search of a consolation goal. Nice setback by Latta. Latta again, excellent turn. Completely saw the defender. Latta trying to win it back off Jay Clark, who got back in a good defensive position, but the initial skill was superb. You don't usually see something like that from a player on a side losing by 6 goals to 0 in a cup final. Nadenov. Shannon. Last touch there comes off in a Jomo. There he is, wearing number 17 for Brookhouse College, Carlton Najomo. Substitution being called for from the fourth official, Sam Turnbull, over on the far side. Majd Al Hayak. You can see there, ready to come on for Sandringham and get some minutes in his legs. He's on. Deflection off Maguire, and I make that the first save of the day for Brian Lau, and a comfortable one in that. Maguire. Najdenov. Shannon. Call from the bench, I think, that was to get the ball moving for Brookhouse, so they still want the intensity in the game and the quality level to not drop off at all, despite the scoreline, and the fact that they do now have this game wrapped up. Opportunity for the players to showcase their talents and see if they can add more goals. The linesman's flag is raised. Kick from Cook was good and in behind. Controlled well in the area by King Channon. Nice touch by Clark, who sets off up and over halfway now. Good ball across over onto the right side. Into the penalty area goes Chimedsta. Chimedsta looking to work a shooting opportunity. Chimedsta then pulls it back. It's still there. It's played across to the back stick and then cleared in the goal mouth. Brookhouse perhaps guilty of just overplaying that with one too many passes. It looked as though they could get the shot away with first Chimedsta and then after his cut back. There's a golden opportunity. I suppose when you're winning 6-0 you can certainly afford to try and work that extra pass and score a sublime goal. Channon. Matthews. Boy, here back to the goalkeeper Lau. 20 minutes still to play. The pace of this one is now being well and truly controlled by Brookhouse as well, and they're taking the sting out of things and just wearing the Sandringham side down and really playing the game the way they want it to be played. This might be an opportunity for the left back who's got forward, Channon. Channon onto his favoured left peg, and it's an opportunity on the rebound as well, and a good save by the goalkeeper Harry Cook, who's actually enjoyed more success since coming on to replace Matthew McCree. It was a good save on the follow-up there. This might be an opportunity for Sandringham to get their consolation, although then the pass was poor, and that's what let them down. Channon, dispossessed. Warren. Map it was actually, I beg your pardon, who looked there to play the ball in behind for Wissam Rajab. Rajab, who since being introduced as a substitute hasn't really seen too much of the ball at all, but to be fair, neither have any of his Sandringham teammates whilst he's been on the pitch. This is another substitution then, this time for Sandringham. It's the captain, George Elwyn, who's being replaced. And throwing's been taken quickly, but the substitution hasn't been completed. Hargreaves on to replace the captain. Charon having his shirt tugged out there, but referee happy for the game to continue. Plett, intercepted by Davies. Excellent skill and cheeky Megs over on the far side, much to the delight of the crowd who saw that one right beneath the nose. Excellent burst of speed and acceleration down the right side. It's cut back into the penalty area. Clark forced back though. Plett. There was a high ball into the box. It's headed vaguely goal bound by Njomo. Didn't get the direction he was looking for though. That's Harry Cook, the Sandringham school goalkeeper, who started this one on the bench. Had to watch Matthew McCree concede the 6 goals that came before his involvement in the game, and since coming on he's not had a bad game by any means. He's still got a clean sheet intact since coming on for him personally. As a goalkeeper, probably can't impact the game more than what you can when coming on at 6-0. Bokamat. Channon for Brookhouse. Given away there to Alayak. Alayak was trying to make something happen down the right flank. Coming forward again now at Brookhouse. Clark. Chimedster. Clark again. Trying to get in the penalty area past Max Scott. Matthews. Bringing the ball out of defence that time was Nadanov. Trotted in behind. This might be an opportunity for number 7. Goalkeeper gets 2 hands to it, and then the referee's whistle blows. And the decision goes the way of the goalkeeper. Free kick taken long and up to halfway. Change of goalkeeper then here for Brookhouse, and a good day's work for Brian Lau, although not called into action much at all. He's done everything that was asked of him. Hasn't made a single mistake throughout the game, throughout the 76 minutes that he's played, and he is now replaced. It's Krishnashnu Singh who is on as the substitute goalkeeper for Brookhouse. So both teams now starting with their secondary, goalkeepers instead of their starting goalkeepers on the field of play, I should say. Long ball forward into the penalty area, and it's headed behind. There's a risky header from Ngueru. Probably felt that he had to get something on it. There were red shirts lurking behind him, which he was probably aware of, and in the end it was a good header behind, but just for a moment looked as though it could have ended up in the back of his own net. Corner then for Sandringham, and set piece opportunities have been at a premium. Into the near post it was swung. And touch takes it out for a goal kick. Generally though, just from minute one in this one, we've seen Brookhouse College's quality come to the forefront. They did win their ECFA Category 2 league this year as well. They've enjoyed successes with plenty of matches won across the season. They're a side who know how to win, know how to get the job done, and today they've got the job done in style. Clark into the area, chip ball in, and headed down into the ground. It was the right idea, everything about that was right, apart from the fact it didn't find the back of the net. Mihail Marinescu had the technique right, tried to head it down into the ground to beat the goalkeeper, like you're taught to do, but on that occasion, unfortunately for him, the bounce takes it up and over the top of the crossbar. Referee has pulled play back here for a foul which he spotted and given against the offender Plamen Nodanov. Another opportunity for Sandringham to load the penalty area. Stadium announcer just telling the supporters in attendance here at the Bet365 Stadium that you can now go across to the English Schools FA Twitter page to vote for the player of the match. Oh, it's been spilt there, and it might have crossed the line had it. The linesman and the referee look towards each other. Sandringham feel as though they should have a consolation goal there, and the linesman's kept the flag down. Sandringham aren't happy. Unfortunately for them, the scoreline's going to stay at 6-0. Well, this is what they're arguing about. Does this cross the line? It looks very, very tight. Chance of VAR from the crowd over on the far side. The referee actually here is going to come across and speak to the linesman now. I don't want to put it bluntly, but it's seemingly an influence that's come the way of the Sandringham players, because he wasn't initially going to come across and talk to the linesman, and the linesman's flag stayed down. The linesman shakes his head, and the referee comes across and sticks with his original decision. Here it is again. It's played in there. It comes off the goalkeeper as it spilts. It looks to me as it probably crosses the line. Probably as that's cleared. It is very tight. To the officials' credit, it's difficult to see, but it looks to me as though it probably did cross the line, and I think Sandringham can feel hard done by that they don't at least have a consolation. I was just trying to mention as well before that controversial moment that you can now go across to the English Schools FA Twitter page. The Twitter handle is @SchoolsFootball to vote for the player of the match in this one. As ever, despite the scoreline, we've got 2 nominees from either side, so you can vote for Kelechi, Maunescu, Cook or Latta. They are the 4 players that you can vote for in this one, although it looks as though it's going to be a hugely convincing victory for Brooke House as ever. 2 nominees from either side for the fan vote of the player of the match poll, which we will see awarded with a trophy on the pitch come full time. Coming forward here over halfway at Brooke House, they might have another opportunity. It's Clark. Scott tried to employ a rainbow flick there, and it was a strange decision to make, but I suppose no risk situation, being 6 goals down. Shooting chance perhaps from the edge of the area for Chimedsta. Now played across to Matthews. Matthews, he will shoot and strikes it, but up and over the bar. Standing ovation that you can see there from the Brooke House supporters is the fact that their side, who are involved in the game following the conclusion of this, are just making their way out. In the game following this, we will see Brooke House College playing again in the under-16s Cup final, and they take on Hurstmere School from Kent. So if you're here looking for that one, that's coming next. Shannon stayed down on the deck here. It was a heavy coming together and a strong collision, and the referee stopped the game. Must give some credit as well to the Brooke House manager in Kirsty Linnett. Interesting story with Kirsty Linnett. It's actually her first year out of the game as a professional player in the women's football league, as she retired at the end of last season as a player. Played her last season with Liverpool. She's taken on the role of managing this group of players in the under-18s category. What a job she's done at the moment. She's clearly got some long-learned messages across to this side, because they're structurally sound and have quality throughout the squad, which has shone throughout the game today as well. Throwing over on the far side. Taken for Sandringham, who've somewhat weathered the storm a little since conceding that 6th goal, and worth reminding as well that they should probably have a goal to their name as well. Here's Marinescu. Switches the play out wide to the left. King Channon. Clark. Channon's on an overlapping run. Instead he brings the ball inside to the captain Matthews. Matthews then lets it run and very nearly worked with an intricate piece of play. Again, it's shepherded back to the goalkeeper by number 6, Isaac Ngueru. Seeing perhaps more reluctant to come to the edge of the area than we saw Brian Lau earlier. Flicked on, and this is another opportunity for Marinescu. The goalkeeper's come a long way. Marinescu from range has only been able to find the side netting. That was the failed clearance for Harry Cook, and apart from that, Cook's been solid in goal since coming on to replace McCree. Fortunate though that it isn't 7-0. Nice couple of step-overs down the right side. That avenue attack was then closed off though. Rajab trying to win the ball back for Sandringham. Aguero's done well. Matthews. Channon. Well intercepted. Good forward ball down the right flank. In the right wing position here is Hargreaves. He's out there and gives possession away cheaply. Clark. Brookhouse want more. It's a ball which spreads play wide right. Chimedster. Excellent turn to leave the Sandringham defender Davies on the deck there. What a piece of skill that was. There's a late challenge and a hand of an apology, and there's just a couple of late challenges going in now for the frustrated Sandringham 11. The foul. Channon's pass is left to run and then kept in by Jay Clark. Jay Clark approaching the edge of the area. It's slammed away high into the stands here by Charlie Bullock. Very close then to the end of the regular 90 minutes. We wait to see how much stoppage time will be added on at the end of it. Brookhouse take this corner short. It's the captain to swing into the area, and it's claimed well by the goalkeeper Cook, because Aguero was desperately coming in, trying to add his name to the score sheet behind the goalkeeper. No need for any time, the referee's whistle goes. That brings to a halt and to an end this cup final. The under-18 Schools Cup for the B teams. It's Brookhouse College from Leicestershire who are the champions. A hugely convincing display for them. They could have even had more, but in the end will be more than satisfied with the final score. Brookhouse College 6, Sandringham School 0.
So welcome to the home of City Football Club, the English Schools Football Association. Under-18 Schools Cup for B-Team's national final. Another great game of football as well. Brooke College against Sandringham School. We're going to do the presentation in a couple of minutes. And we're also going to hand the trophy to the champions. We were asking you as well to vote for your player of the match on Twitter, and the viewers on the SFA TV as well have been voting this afternoon, and we'll hand that award out also. Okay, before we go straight into the awards and handing out the trophies and the medals, please put your hands together for both of our sides this afternoon. Brooke College and Sandringham School. Can we just have a round of applause for both teams? Another brilliant 90 minutes of football. And can you show your appreciation as well to the match officials? We have the Chief Executive of the English Schools Football Association, Andrea Chilton, who's going to hand out the medals for us this afternoon. The match officials were referee Roger Andrew, and the assistant referees Ramsey Travers and Aston Bradshaw, and the fourth official Sam Turnbull as well. Please give a hand to our match officials. And before we present the trophy to our winners, let's give a big hand as well to the runners-up this afternoon, Sandringham School, Matthew McCree, okay, we'll do the player of the match first. This is what you were voting for on Twitter and our viewers on the SFA TV as well. Please put your hands together and give a round of applause to, from Brooke College, Kelechi, our player of the match this afternoon. Kelechi. So let's see the runners up against Sandringham School, Matthew McCree, Charlie Bullock, Sam Buckerbuck, Kian Jelly, Ed Ascombe, Max Scott, Matty Hargreaves, Joe Warren, Ashton Lassler, the skipper George Alwyn, Cameron Chowdhury, Madge Al-Kayak, Harry Cook, Zach Davis, Thomas Tashev, and Wissam Rajab. Round of applause please for Sandringham School again. Okay, now on to our winners from this afternoon's national final. Brooke College, Brian Lau. Billy Platt, Justin Chowhin, Clement, Isaac Wiru, Cobert Chimenza, Miracle Gunduma, Kalechi, Michael Marinescu, Kelvin Agho, Jade Clark, Andy Ware, King Shannon, Krishnanshu Singh, Colton Nachomo, and of course the captain, Peter Matthews. Ladies and gentlemen, Brooke College.
Right, so I'm here with Kirsty Linnett, the coach of Brooke College. Kirsty, great to meet you and congratulations on the win today. How do you feel after that performance?
Yeah, brilliant performance. We had a really good first half and I'm really proud of all the boys. That we've worked hard all year and we've put in so much hard work all year round, so yeah, it's a really good day for us to celebrate that.
Your side seemed in control from start to finish. It was a dominant display. Did you feel like that watching on from the sidelines?
Yeah, definitely. We had a lot of the possession and I think we really controlled the game, and again, that's what we've been working on all year. We play out from the back and we like having a lot of the ball. We're a ball playing team, so it was good to watch them, and credit to the other team. Obviously they worked really hard, and I just think that we were really good today and yeah, put our chances away very early on.
And the venue as well, here at the home of Stoke City, it must have been an excellent experience for the players playing out on the main pitch.
Yeah, it's amazing. We've got a lot of international really nice for them to experience the stadium over here. They've absolutely loved it, and it's been a great day, and hopefully a good day later on as well.
Congratulations, well done on the victory, and have a safe journey home. Thank you.
Thank you.
As you can see, the celebration's still going on over there at the moment, and on the SFA TV. It is the English Schools Football Association National Final Under 16 Schools Cup next. Brooke College against Hurstmere School. That game kicking off very, very shortly. We'll get the game underway for you and crown the champions as well. Get ready for that. We'll bring the teams out and give you the seniors as well shortly.